Greetings, online world. My name is Nikki, and I'm so excited to share some gems that I've collected in my life in terms of the vitality and the mind clearing and the peace and the calm with conscious breathing. We breathe all the time, but when we do it consciously, we invoke our soul's power, our true essence, if you will. We get out of the monkey mind, out of the chaos, out of the sympathetic nervous system. We get out of the mainstream hustle and bustle and the empathic feeling other people's stuff. We can get ourselves in a clean, clear, coherent state with our highest and best. So these breathing exercises are just a taste of what's out there. I've learned a spectrum of them. I'm also a yoga teacher and a Reiki master, so I've been working with energy and the body and trying to find modalities that I feel are really valuable and beneficial. I've gained a lot of benefits using breathing as a tool. And when I first discovered a series of breathing exercises, which I now offer to clients, I noticed a profound shift in my day. I wouldn't need coffee. I was able to kind of bounce out of bed with awareness and more enthusiasm than usual because I just had this energy in me, right? And it makes sense when you're doing conscious breathing, more oxygen gets into your system. I'm a little giddy right now, not only because I love sharing this stuff, but because there's a thunderstorm happening. I'm in Miami, Florida, and I've been living in California for the last 9 years, and they don't have thunderstorms. I think I maybe heard thunder twice in 9 years living in California. And my intuition brought me back to Florida, and I'm so in love with thunderstorms. And I can see out my window there's lightning, and I'm going to try to keep it calm so I don't get all excited and distracted. But welcome. So this is, again, just a little taste of what's available out there, and there's a wide spectrum of breathing exercises that are available. Oh, hi, Ivan. Oh, so great to see you, sweetie. There's a wide spectrum of different types of breathing techniques. There's some heavy-duty licensing for the more advanced techniques. I attended a pranayama. I attended a what's the word? Sorry, distracted. It's a training event in Costa Rica a few years ago, and they had us do some, what is the word? Some really deep breathing exercises, which will blow your hat rack. You end up healing traumas from your ancestors' that's still in your cellular memory, right? Because we are energetic beings having a physical experience. So any energetic issues that came from past lifetimes or, ancestral lifetimes that weren't resolved and come into integration, we pass those on to our kin, right? So our tissues, our cells have memories in them. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but oh yes, I know, I'm like totally tripping over this thunderstorm. I love it. So just to give you a little bit more insight, I can't believe I forgot the name of that. So with breathwork, what we want to look at is doing it mindfully, but also when you have a deep inhale, you don't want to pinch off the back of your throat while you're holding your breath. That's a very common way to take a deep inhale. So try it with me now. Just take a deep inhale, but don't pinch off the back of your throat. There's air coming and going, and that's okay, but you don't want to pinch off the back of the throat. One of the benefits of conscious breath work is your blood pressure drops. But if you pinch off the back of your throat, your blood pressure can go up, right? So there's these little nuggets of information that I want to share with you today. It's only going to take about 30 minutes, and I want to do some Q&A too, so toss out any questions or comments that you have. Okay, so again, doing conscious breath work gets us out of the sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight, the aggression and the adrenaline and all that kind of attention that we feel throughout our lives, especially what's going on right now. And it puts us in the parasympathetic nervous system. And this is the system of the body where you can rest and digest and repair, and your body's like, okay. It can focus on all these other things, your digestion, your immune system. It can focus on all these other things. And so again, your immune system which I would love to hear more about in the mainstream buzz of everything. We're not hearing a lot about our immune system. You know, it's like one of the most powerful forces on earth is the human body's immune system. Conscious breath work will support the improvement and the strengthening of your immune system, right? And also cleaning your mind out of chaos and stress and buzz and all the fear-based stuff. You have access to ideas of, oh, maybe I'll do this. Oh, maybe I'll try this. Your body can start to, again, because it's in rest and digest, it will crave things that can support it. It won't crave comfort, escape food, right? So there's so many benefits to having a conscious breath work. Oh, Kat, I love you. Mwah. So good to cyber see you. You're like that big, but it's so good to have your energy. Okay, so with breathing exercises, it's really good to have your channels open. So if you're sitting right now, uncross your limbs. If you can get your feet flat on a surface, we're going to go through again about a minute of each just to kind of get a taste of it. And if you want to kind of deep dive in further, you can contact me. I do 30-minute sessions, $25. It's totally easy. It includes coaching and other tips. But you can also keep this video and just do it on your own terms. So oceanic breathing. This is so good, again, for expanding your lung capacity, which, again, with this COVID situation, we really need to look at. Most of us shallow breathe, and it's really not beneficial. You're not able to flush and flow all of the minerals and nutrients in your blood, everything. So doing oceanic breathing. So you'll put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. I invite most people, most of the time, to keep your eyes closed during breath work so you can really keep the focus inward. And so what we're going to do is expand your breathing capacity. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Again, not pinching off the back of your throat. Leave it open. And then as you exhale, empty everything out. Feel your belly flatten into your spine. Feel your ribs begin to collapse in. Feel your shoulders soften. Let everything go completely empty. And once it's completely empty, you're flat. Slowly inhale from the bottom of your belly. So only your hand is lifting first. Slowly inhale. Feeling it expand. Visualize breathing into your side ribs and your back body. Breathing into the chest. Filling up like a balloon. Breathe into the collarbones. Breathe into the side ribs. Breathe into the shoulder blades. Feel nice and full and expansive like a balloon. And as you exhale, again, you're not pinching the back of your throat off. Hold it full. And as you exhale, slowly reverse. So you're going to lower the hand on the chest first. Slowly empty. Feel the ribs start to go next. Slowly feel the belly button and then the low belly. You're going to really get to know your lung capacity more intimately. We're going to repeat, starting from the base of the belly. Inhale slow. So only your hand is rising. Isolate these different parts of the lungs. Feeling your ribs start to expand. Feel the side ribs expand. Feel the back body. Feel the chest start to expand and stretch open. Feel again the shoulder blades. Breathe into the collarbones. Let your shoulders be soft. They want to creep up. Keep them soft. Feel how full you can get. Your belly's sticking out. Your chest is open. Hold it. Don't pinch the throat. And now we're going to slowly exhale and reverse. Again, ocean wave. Let your chest collapse first. Keep that belly pushed out. Slowly emptying. Bring the ribs in. Knit them in together. Empty, flatten out. Slowly to the belly button. Slowly emptying out to the low belly. Nice and flat. Let's go again. You want to close your eyes this time? It's more fun. Eyes closed. Inhale, low belly. Notice how big you get. Go slow. Breathe into the ribs. Side ribs. Breathe into the back ribs. Into the chest, into the collarbones. Feeling full. And then reverse. Let your chest collapse. Ribs collapse. Feeling it all go. All right, you're going to go 2 more times, and this time I'm going to invite you to add some visualizations. So as you're inhaling, visualize breathing in perfect health and vitality and abundance and joy and pleasure and perfect functioning body and clarity and relaxation. Breathe all that in, whatever color. Maybe throw a color in. See yourself fill up with this healing energy, these healing colors. And then as you exhale, mentally tell your body that it's safe where it is. Getting nice and empty, nice and flat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, breathe in abundance, breathe in joy, breathe in clarity, breathe in perfect health, breathe in vitality, breathe in new ideas, breathe in relaxation, breathe in peace. And as you exhale, again, opposite direction, chest collapses first. Mentally tell your body that it's safe where it is. All right, one more time. Slowly breathing in. See the colors, feel the abundance, feel the healing, feel the joy, feel the clarity, feel the peace. And as you exhale, telling your body that it's safe where it is. And then lower your hands, palms face up on your lap. You feel that? Feels good, doesn't it? So much more relaxed. There's a little bit of a body buzz. Feels good. So this next one I want to introduce you to is called the box breath. This is so good and so powerful, and I do it a lot. It's a 4 count breath. Inhaling, holding it for 4. Again, you're not pinching off the back of your throat. Then you exhale for 4. And again, you're holding it at the bottom of the exhale. And then you're inhaling again for 4. And then holding it. And so we continue this. And I'll continue it. I'll guide you through it. And what this will do, along with the ocean breath that we just did, it calms the mind, it brings peace to the body, it can bring you clarity, and we'll get into another really popular one for clarity in just a minute. So with the box breath, you can leave your hands, palms face up on your lap if you like. Again, nice tall spine. Hi, Mary. Nice tall spine. Again, you want your energy channels to be open and free-flowing. So go ahead and empty all your air out. We want to create space for the fresh and new. So get nice and empty. And now you're going to inhale slowly from the base of your belly for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Don't pinch the throat. 2 and 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Don't pinch the throat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Don't pinch the throat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a good one too. These are so simple, and you can do them while driving, doing dishes, getting dressed, showering. They don't just demand too much concentration, so it's really good to incorporate just to any kind of a day that you might have. So the 4 count breath is another one of my favorites. The next one we're going to do is an alternate nostril breath. So I'm going to give you about a minute. You want to get some Kleenex. You need to clean your pipe. So you want your nose, both nostrils, to be clear. So I'll give you just like a couple seconds to get some tissue to clean your nose and blow your nose real quick. And we do this one I learned in Kundalini Yoga. If you haven't heard of or tried Kundalini Yoga, it's one of my favorites. I want to actually go through training to become a teacher. I do regular vinyasa flow, but the Kundalini classes I've always been to have transformed some kind of something. It aligns all of your energy centers. It brings your mind. You do chanting, you do mudras, you do really intense postures. It's like, wow. It's super powerful and super great. And I learned this is one of the pranayamas. Pranayama is Sanskrit for breathing exercise, right? So, and in yoga we do what's called ujjayi. Ujjayi breathing is inhaling and exhaling through the nose, where you constrict the back of the throat. It sounds a little like Darth Vader. Yeah, a little slower, but you get the drift. Okay, so but this is the alternate nostril breathing. And there's a lot of fancy ways to do your hands, and I'm not going to complicate it with all the foldings and all the things. So take your dominant hand, and you're going to use your ring finger and your thumb. And we're going to start with the thumb on the right nostril. You're going to press it down. I'll just demonstrate this one. You can jump in. You're going to hold it, and you're going to inhale through your open nostril. Hold it at the top. Again, don't pinch your throat. And then exhale. And then you're going to take your ring finger and put it on that nostril and free up your thumb side. And then inhale. Exhale. Once you're done exhaling, replace the thumb, move the ring finger, inhale. Exhale. Put the ring finger down, remove the thumb, inhale. Once you get to the top, hold, don't pinch your throat, and then exhale. Put the thumb down, remove the ring finger, inhale. Once you get to the top, nice and full, hold, and then exhale. Put your ring finger back down, remove the thumb, inhale. Hold at the top. Exhale. Put the thumb back down, remove the ring finger, inhale, last round. Exhale. Put the ring finger down, remove the thumb, inhale. That one you can do, I've done it for up to 3 minutes, I think, before, probably longer in Kundalini classes. But what that does, because we have hemispheres. We have our active, masculine, analytical brain, and then we have our creative, feminine, intuitive brain. And so if you're feeling a little bit imbalanced, you've got all these ideas, but you don't really feel attached to any of them, or you have all these great creative ideas, you don't know how to execute. Like if you're feeling imbalanced in the head, you just can't get a clear path on where to start, where to launch, how to launch. That's a great exercise because it brings balance to the hemispheres of the brain. Everything's energy. And so when you do that consciously and you use the slow intentional breathing, you can bring that flow and that coherence to both sides of you. So that's a great one for that. All right, y'all, this next one is a humdinger that's called Breath of Fire. It's also called the Ego Destroyer, and it is a heat builder. It is so good. It's also one I've learned in Kundalini Yoga. Ladies, if you're on your moon cycle, don't do it because it disrupts your natural gravitational flow. And what it is, your hands will be like this. Thumbs will be up, Your pointer fingers inside. And your arms will be out. So your shoulders they want to creep up, but they're soft. And your arms are kind of up at a V. See, like that. And then your belly, it's hard to see, I'm wearing a black shirt, but your belly, you can place a hand here just so that you can feel it, is going to pull in. The only air coming out of your body is when you pull your belly button into your spine. It's going to push the air out of your nose. You don't have to consciously inhale. That's going to happen just through the process automatically on its own. But, so place a hand there and let your belly button just pull in and push that air out. This is tough because I don't have anybody's feedback to know if you have any questions on that. So I'm going to assume if you don't toss any questions out that you got it. You figured that out, that you can feel it. So we're going to do this for a minute. And I'm going to do it with you because that's love, baby. I don't have to do it, but I will. No, I love doing it. So I'm going to set the timer for a minute. This is another good one. In time, you'll find that you want to build it. You want to go 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. Because it really does, again, bring clarity. It unifies all of your stuff. It gets stuck, stagnant energy out of your field, out of your tissues, out of your cells. It's a really good one. Love it. All right. So again, keep the shoulders soft, arms out, thumbs up. And when we're done, we're not going to collapse our hands. We're going to bring our palms together in prayer. So don't just drop your arms when we're done. Also, if your shoulders really do get tired, just go like this. You can do cactus arms. That'll still work. You still, again, want to have your channels for energy open and clear. All right, you guys ready? We're going for a minute. And begin. Last 10, hang with us. All right, arms up overhead. Bring your palms to touch, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower your thumbs to your heart center. Slow, slow, slow. Keep the eyes closed, keep the energy inside. And then lower your hands, palms face up to your thighs. And just feel the heat in your body. Feel the activation, feel the balance of the awakening. Let your face relax. You might feel a buzz. It's your life force. All right, from this place, keep the eyes closed for 2 minutes. I want you to visualize living in the world of your dreams, the life of your dreams. See and feel and know that everything your heart craves is already here. Feel it like it's already here. 2 minutes. And begin. Get really specific. See and feel the places, the people, the things. Maybe you can smell the smells. Feel the satisfaction and gratitude that all you've ever dreamed is here. Let yourself get expansive here. obnoxious. All right, slowly start to come back into your body. Start to move your shoulders, wiggle your fingers. Maybe roll your head. That's my favorite part of this whole process, is that potent, fertile, creative space that you create by clearing your energy and getting things moving, by sitting in a concentrated space and feeling the emotions and seeing the visuals of the world of your dreams, the life of your dreams. You as a creator are putting into motion. You're sending ripples and waves into the universe with your most powerful tool, which is your creative focus and intention. You're doing it. You're creating, you're contributing to the creation of what your heart desires. We don't realize that our day-to-day life consists of us putting our focus and attention on things. All day long, we're putting our attention on things. And it's a very powerful part of us, which is why the media and billboards are really desperate to get your attention, because they're feeding off your energy like water to a plant. They're feeding off of it. And when we're constantly bombarded with problems all day, and we're constantly putting our attention on problems all day, guess what we're doing? We're feeding problems all day. So our power, and they know this, the system knows this, our creative power is our focus and our intention. And when we pull it away from the problems and we choose to put it on solutions and feeling good in the world of our dreams, guess what we're doing? We're creating it, we're investing in it, we're fueling it. We don't have to know how things start to line up. It just will. That's our creative power. Everything around us is a byproduct of someone's vision. We, as creators, are building this plane as we fly it. Feel and see the world of your dreams first. And it has to be created, because that's our job as creators. All right, Miss Jessica, your question is, it was hard for me to breathe as fast as you were. Is it necessary to be at that exact rate? No, sweetie, it's not. And I'm sorry I didn't say that. So the breath of fire one, at your own pace. Absolutely at your own pace. It can change by day depending on where you're at. And sometimes the rhythm is hard to stick with. It can get kind of funky. It can get, you kind of end up in a frozen state, like, I forgot what I'm doing. Like that. So it takes a while. It takes a while to kind of get used to it. And in time, I was doing it for 3 minutes every morning and I loved it. I haven't really done it as much lately because I have other things that I'm woven in. But yeah, no, it definitely at your own pace, and it does evolve with you in your practice. So no, totally not necessary to go at my rate. Ivan, yeah, it was intense breathing. Yeah, that breath of fire was a humdinger. Mary, you did it! Oh, sister, you did it! Fantastic. How'd you like it? And did Rob do it with you? Or Jolie? I imagine Jolie's already mastered all this. She doesn't need it. Jolie is Mary's dog, in case anybody's wondering what I'm talking about. She's got the sweetest golden retriever. I haven't had a chance to meet, but I've just seen this internet celebrity on Mary's Facebook page. So you guys, those are just some of my favorite breathing exercises. Again, I offer these as client sessions, private sessions via Zoom, and it doesn't matter where you are, time zone wise, we can line it up. $25 for 30 minutes. It offers also coaching tips. But you can bookmark this video and replay it, and I'm going to put one on YouTube. I have one that's pretty old. I call it the Morning Cup of O2 instead of Joe, Morning Cup of Joe. Because again, these breathing exercises, people have testified that they've given up coffee because they don't need it for energy. Because coffee gives you the highs, yay, 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 and then slam, you're crashing. Or you have to keep drinking coffee all day. So yeah, but if you can just incorporate some conscious breathing exercises, you get oxygen into your body. Again, you get into your parasympathetic. And then we show up in the world in a different way. We are diffusing drama in our path. We have access to ideas that can transform worlds. And in time, with self-love practices, we'll have the confidence to take action on these ideas. And we're more of an authentic agent for service as well when we're, more in a calmed, energetic state. Good, Mary. I'm glad you loved it too. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, so here's some assignments if you're open to it. I love these assignments and I love to share them. So Here's 3 assignments that I would encourage everyone to participate in. Number 1, connect with your inner child and do at least one thing that they ask for every day. This relationship with our inner child is often muddy or non-existent or a little bit confusing. So your inner child is the innocent part of you that is always wanting to play or really, needs a nap or wants to go out into nature or do something that is easy. An inner child is easy. If they want to go out and jump in the puddles, but there aren't any puddles, you can ask them, okay, can we compromise and you can splash around in the shower? And they're like, sure, So just start building a relationship with your inner child and attend to at least one of their requests every day. They're not going to ask you for a box of Oreos. That's not your ego. It's likely your stomach. So don't get confused over what's your inner child and what's not. So that's one assignment. And another one, do something nice for somebody on the sly. So make a secret little elf activity that you do, some kind of secret task that makes someone else's life easier, but without them knowing that you're doing it. Don't tell anybody that you did it. You can maybe, one of my favorite things to do is put money in someone else's parking meter. It's fun. We don't really have anyone out right now shopping and using meters, but do something that kind of, the other thing is buying someone's coffee. Next time you go out and buy a coffee, although you won't need coffee because you're doing breath work, when you go out to buy tea, buy someone else's tea. Just do something that juices somebody up, right? Because it puts ripples. Okay, and then this other one is one of my favorites. Think of somebody, do this every day. Think of somebody that you're grateful for. It doesn't even have to be someone you know. It could just be the mail person or the cashier at the gas station or whatever. Think of somebody who you're grateful for and then tell them. It doesn't have to be a long story. The longer the better. It'd be nice if you could say, you know what, there was a day I was in a bad mood and I came in and you were smiling and you said something and it really should. Just do something to pay back a compliment of gratitude for somebody. Because that really does, it nourishes you, and again, it sends out a ripple of momentum of the goods. I would love to hear about the world that you envisioned during your creative time. One of the many, I'll just share all the things. I visualize being in a world where all beings are free from suffering to live their own life for their own reasons, right? And there was diversity. There was so much beautiful diversity, different beliefs and different traditions and different all the things, but they were all celebrated. We celebrated everyone's uniqueness. And there wasn't any judgment. There wasn't any criticism or fear. There were no fear structures. There was no illusion of separation. It was all celebrating everybody. And it was just really balanced and it felt really beautiful. And I was with my partner and we were traveling and I was surrounded by a beautiful community with beautiful family and friends and I could feel my body was vibrant and just all those juicy things. Does anyone want to share anything that they created with their moments? I love you, Kat. Thank you for all your love too. Anyone want to share? All right, my loves. Well, I will leave it at that. We're a little bit over, but that's okay. It's an extra 5 minutes of us having time together. I wish this was more of a conversation rather than just me here talking. But I'll do these again if you're interested in anything else that I can offer. Bookmark this page, this video, if it was helpful for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. You can message me or post later. I wish you all the best as we are among a world that's being dismantled. May you access greater levels of love for yourself and others. Hold on to your truth of knowing that the world of your dreams is available. Put your attention on it. Take actions on behalf of it. Live like it's already here. And it cannot help but show up. All right? Ivan, I imagine a world of peace. Yes, Ivan, thank you. Because of you doing that and attending all of my global healing meditations like that champ that you are, we are creating it, my brother. Know it. Feel it. You have got your fingerprints all over it. Very grateful for you too, sweetie. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your beautiful Wednesday night, and we'll see you soon. Bye.